Welcome to We Want Trophies TV, where we discuss everything to do with Spurs. So today I'm joined by Pastor West. What you saying?
Well, I'm here, Edwin, man.
Yeah,
You know, yeah, man, I'm here, man. I'm about to talk about, one of my favorite hobbies in life.
yeah,
Uh,
yes. Spurs. Well, you know what? Let's start talking about yesterday's game. So I don't know how much of it you watched, but I was watching that game. I was thinking we've played so well. How on earth are we about to lose?
well, you know what, Edwin? Like, it's funny, because I missed 17 minutes of the game, and when I
Hmm.
came downstairs, and no, I came downstairs as we had the corner where Harry Kane hit the crossbar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
was like, all right, cool. Like, then obviously watch the halftime highlights and whatnot.
Yeah.
I said, like, wow, like we've had enough of the game, but like you said in it, like when I'm looking at it, I'm saying, okay, well, we've had enough of the game, but we weren't 1-0 down.
Hmm.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
You know? Then we got back in the game, cool. And then second half, I'm like, like our possession, our ball retention yesterday was the best I've seen all season, if I'm honest
Yep.
with you.
By
Yeah?
more. By
And
more.
and that's with having Højbjerg, Skip and Winks. Now, if I'm honest with you, yeah, I'm not a Winks fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, I think
Mm.
Højbjerg is very limited. Yeah,
Mm. Yeah,
and
I agree.
Skip, if I'm honest with you, it's probably been the best out of the three. Yeah, this
Oh yeah.
season. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's young and he's still got a lot to learn. So I was looking at our ball retention. I'm saying, all right, cool. You're getting it into Harry Kane, getting it into Mora. You know, out wide we still need to do better. But then he makes the substitutions. He takes off. Who did he take off to bring on Gio? Who came off? I'm trying to remember who came off now for Lo Celso. Anyway, he made that substitution.
Yeah.
Celso's come on. Obviously, they've made Harvey Barnes substitution,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking, all right, cool. We got a foothold, and then we're 2-1 down.
Mate, it was the thing is, we went 2-1 down and I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen because as good as we were yesterday, our defense is shocking, bruv. Like
Terrible,
they
isn't
are
it?
absolutely shocking. Any pressure you put on them, they look like they're gonna crumble. And like even though we've had our reservations about Dyer in the past,
Mm-hmm.
when he's not there, they're
You can
even
tell.
worse.
I know. You can tell. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, Edwin, like, obviously, like, we've been cussing Dyer for years upon years,
Mm.
yeah. But he's actually been our best defender, centre back.
Yeah, yeah,
You understand
yeah,
where I'm coming from? Like, to
yeah,
the point where I'm saying, boy, man needs Dyer back. I never thought I'd ever say them words. Normally,
yeah,
it's Dyer can't play.
yeah,
But something, you know what? Yeah, if I'm honest with you, yeah, someone that's an unsung hero in that defense, yeah, that I don't think he gets his flowers enough is
mm.
Ben Davis. Yeah,
Yeah,
and the reason why I say this, Edwin, yeah, is because a lot of Spurs fans might not me or whatever, but
yeah,
with Ben Davis, for me, I know what I'm going to get. Do you
yeah,
understand where I'm coming from?
yeah,
Yeah, I know what I'm getting with Davis. I know Davis is going to give me a 6 or 7 every week. He might not give you an 8, yeah, and he might not give you
mm.
a 9, but 6 or 7 I can work with. You see, like Dyer and Sanchez, Jesus Christ, man. Sanchez is,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. To
Jesus.
be honest, though, he's not been as bad as normal. He's like, he has got a mistake in him, but can this is the best I've seen him in a while. It's the best I've seen him in a while, and it's still a bit suspect. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, we need to make reinforcements in that area. I think
Definitely.
Romero is close to coming back, which is
We
good.
need him back. We need him back.
Yeah, so he'll probably start there. I understand what you said about Ben Davis. Ben Davis in the three is a decent centre back.
Yeah.
He's in the two, no, but in the three, because the way that Conte likes to play with the three at the back, in the two that bomb forward, he's perfect for that position because
Yeah,
obviously he's
1,000.
experienced playing as a left back. But yeah, no, that defense is shambolic. Yeah, going forward, Kane, that's the best he played for us all season, even though he missed
100%.
so many chances. It was like the Harry Kane of old, apart from the finishing. So yeah, there's a lot of positives to take out of that game. Yeah, but what did you think about the substitution when they brought on Doherty and took off Emerson?
Bro, it's like the blind leading the blind, didn't it, really? Because
Yeah.
I'll be real with you, like, when Emerson first came, I thought, all right, cool, do you know
Mm.
what? Like, Brazilian, right back,
Yeah. Yeah.
probably your inspirations are
Yeah.
Cafu, Danny Alves. You understand? I thought, all right,
Yeah.
cool. Was that Real Betis?
Yeah.
Didn't really make an appearance for Barcelona. I thought, all right, cool. Like, we might have a gem here.
Yeah.
I have never seen a wing back that can never beat anybody across the board in my life. Like,
Bruv, he's doing step overs and moving nowhere.
do you get it? Do you
Yeah.
get it? Like, and then I think to myself, all right, cool. Like, defensively, he's actually all right, though. This is
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
Defensively, he's all right. But I guess in the modern game now, because of like how Trent Alexander is and João Cancelo,
Yeah.
they're looking at going forward, innit? Lamptey, all
Yeah.
of these men, yeah? But I think when he substituted and brought on Doherty, now I'm going to be harsh. I'm going to give him his
Mm.
flowers, but I'm
Mm.
going to take it away real quick. Yeah?
Mm.
Probably the best game I've seen him play.
Yep.
Honest to God's
100%.
truth.
Yeah.
But he's not it.
Nah.
Doherty is not it. And he
Yeah.
hasn't been it. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know if he's low on confidence.
Mm.
I don't know if, like, you know, because he was at Wolves and we saw what he done at Wolves, that
Yeah.
we automatically thought, yeah, do you know what, he's gonna step up to Tottenham. But maybe Wolves was his level. Do you know what I mean? And that's how it is for some players. Like, you know, like, you can have a good season at Wolves and it's okay because the
Yeah.
majority of the season you've probably been mediocre, but you've come to Spurs now where you're not even a threat, bro. Like
Yeah.
what do you do?
Yeah. He's looked a shadow of the player that he was at Wolves, and even though I don't think he's it in terms of what we need long term,
Mm-hmm.
he that's the best game he's played probably since last season when we played Leicester and beat them 4-2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And those are only two decent games that he played for us.
This is it.
So
But
which is not good enough. Like Emerson is an old school right back. He can't going forward. He hasn't got it. What he needs to learn to adapt it in his game is how to cross the ball. Because
yeah,
bruv, if you can't beat a man, at least learn how to cross the ball. David
yeah,
Beckham never had any pace, bruv, but he knew how to whip
yeah,
a ball in. Just whip
yeah.
a ball in. If you know you can't, let the ball beat the man.
Literally,
Like let the
literally.
ball beat the man. So I don't know. I don't know what Conte's going to do going forward. In terms, obviously, there's rumors, and we'll come to that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, we need reinforcements there. Bergwijn, yeah, I don't know what to say about Bergwijn. Like,
Stevie B is a
mm,
funny one, you know, because it's like
mm,
when he first burst on the scene, yeah,
yeah,
like, alright, it's cool, he scored the goal against Man City, whatever.
yeah,
He was hot. Do you
yeah,
understand where I'm coming from? And then,
yeah,
like, he had a couple of good games. And I don't know if it's injuries. I don't know if it's really injuries that's messing him up or like the intensity of
mm,
like the English Prem compared to the Eredivisie. Um, when I'm watching him play, I'm thinking like, you can do more. You
yeah.
understand? Like when you really look at Bergie's goals, yeah, alright, cool, he ain't scored that much, but when you look at his goals, especially his goal against Man United, yeah, when COVID hit 2020, where he beat Maguire and lashed it top corner.
Yeah.
I'm saying, why don't you do that more when you play?
He's got a rocket in him. He's
Do
got
you,
absolute
do you
rocket in
understand
him.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
You know, and I don't know if all the talk of, oh, you know, I had to put a bid in and whatever, I don't know if that's kind of like G'd him up and
mm,
whatnot, but what I saw yesterday, if I'm honest with you, not the first goal,
yeah,
the second goal, I saw hunger.
yeah.
That's what
Hunger,
I saw. Yeah.
an actual pace for once.
Right. Do you understand where I'm
Yeah,
coming from? Because
yeah,
you know what? Like, let's really have it right. And I pick out a few players just because of their mannerisms. But if that was, say, Ndombele, Dele Alli, even Gio Lo Celso, I don't think they make that run for Kane to play that ball.
No.
Do you get
No.
where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Like I just don't think that they make it. And Bergwijn, for when he scored the first one, got the ball, him and Kane, back to the centre circle, he meant business.
Yeah.
That movement, because he's a little bit nippy,
Yeah.
Sancho weren't catching him, blood.
No way. No chance.
You understand?
No
Sancho weren't
chance.
catching. And I look at it and I say, but where have you been for 24 months?
Yeah. That's the problem with him. It's the consistency. There's no consistency, and I think it's an element to do with the injuries he's had. Because when he came to us, he started quite well. He got injured, and he wasn't quite the same. Plus, I also think the way we play doesn't suit him. I think it would suit a team that has possession of the ball a lot more, and we don't, which is why it coincided with his confidence dipping. And then last season, he started the season off well, but he wasn't getting goals, and he wasn't getting assists. And then the Liverpool game absolutely killed his confidence.
Oh yeah. At Anfield. Yeah.
Yeah, at Anfield.
December the 16th. Yeah, I remember
Exactly.
that game.
Yeah. Well, when he actually played well that game. Yeah, it definitely broke us.
That game broke us, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
go on.
But I personally, well, that was last season. But I think we would have been broken at some point because I don't think the players were fit enough. But yeah, in terms of yesterday, you saw the hunger, you saw the drive. Conte likes him because he sees there's a player in him, and I've always seen a player in him. But at the same time, I wouldn't have lost sleep if we had sold him because of what we've seen in the last 18 months.
1,000%.
Yeah, so, but if he can produce that on a consistent level, he's a good player to probably have in the squads going forward. So,
I definitely think while Son is out,
yeah,
I definitely believe that Kane, Bergwijn, Mora, until Son's back, you can rock with that. You can rock with that, but it's how fit he is at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah,
because it's like him and Sessegnon. It's like they're made out of sugar. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah,
No, it's like they play one game and then they're out for 10.
Yeah,
we as Tottenham, we can't afford that. Do you understand?
Because I actually think Sessegnon has got the ability, and I know a lot of Spurs fans might disagree, that if he was 100% fit and consistent, he's got the ability of being more of a threat than Reguilon because he can
100.
shoot and stuff like that. He can shoot. He's got all of that in his locker. He just needs to come out. And I know there's a player in there. He just needs to stay fit.
This is it, though, Edwin. This is it, man. Because you see, Reggie, yeah, I like Reggie, but Reggie's got his deficiencies as well. A lot. You understand? Sometimes he has some bad lapses of concentration, and I think even having him and Cess like rotating in certain games because Cess has got more of the power, like you said, innit? Yeah. But it's about unlocking it. But I back you on that. I actually back you on that on that thought of Reguilon could be. I mean, not Reguilon. Sessegnon could be the number one like wing back realistically, but it's all about his body and his application because something about Sessegnon gives me the Gareth Bale feeling. Yeah. Do you understand where I'm coming from? He gives me the Gareth Bale feeling. And I think to myself, one game you need.
You just need one game.
For it just to unlock, and you've really got a player on your hands. But the thing about it is, what I hate about players that we sign or that is, or players that play for Tottenham, we're always waiting. Like, now I'm still waiting for Lamella to be good. He's in Sevilla now. You understand where I'm coming from? Now I'm still waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the last player we bought ready-made, world class,
Van der Vaart.
It's Van der Vaart. Yeah, it's definitely Van der Vaart. Like, I don't think we bought some decent players after, like, what's it called, Alderweireld and stuff like that. But world class level, Van der Vaart, and that was a long time ago. Now we just take risks. Yeah, there you go.
But you see what, Edwin? Yeah, again, like it's like I look at. Alright, we're talking about Sessegnon, yeah. So we got Sessegnon, young guy, like he's what 21, yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Your body shouldn't be breaking down the way that it's breaking down.
No, it
Do you
shouldn't.
understand? I know
Yeah.
that you've been playing from young, but right here now, Sess, man should be really talking about you playing for England with your ability. But what he
Yeah.
showed at Fulham, yeah, he should be in a conversation.
No,
But
100%. Yeah.
He's not. Do you understand? And then it's like, I think to myself, any player that comes Tottenham, even going back to Bergie, they pick up mad injuries. Like even the Celso, like
Yeah.
yet again,
Yeah.
he's a big disappointment. He's always injured.
As for Lo Celso, if we sold him at this moment, I will not be disappointed one bit.
Yeah, I
Bro,
don't
it's
care.
like with Lo Celso, he doesn't do anything, and then when he's getting some sort of form, he gets injured, bro.
Injured.
He gets
Yeah.
injured, and I'm sick of it. Like we can't be carrying all these injured players all the time. Like no, if we lose him, I'm not gutted. I know we brought him to like replace Ericsson, even though Ericsson was still there, but he ain't Ericsson, bruv.
He's not. He's far from. He's. You
Yeah,
know what the maddest thing is? If Lo Celso was to really use his noddle, he's more combative than
yeah,
he is creative. Like
yeah,
he's got ability, but
yeah,
he's not a technician. Do you
yeah,
understand where I'm coming from? Like
yeah,
I don't see Lo Celso gonna be one that's gonna get the ball and he's gonna spray it like 25 yards or play that decisive pass. He might play it like here and there, but that's not his forte. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like he's more someone, like uh you see like how when Liverpool had like Gini Wijnaldum and Hendo and
yeah,
Fabinho, some games you look, you say, boy, Wijnaldum is mad, you know. Do you get
yeah,
me? There's some
yeah,
games you're like, nah, man. It's not that he's not it, but you know,
yeah,
you're not levels like that. Do you feel me?
yeah.
But
No, I get you.
but when you see Gio play for Argentina,
Different player,
I,
bruv.
I'm saying like, what is it because Messi's on the pitch
Bruv, different player.
or Di Maria? You're a different guy. I don't see that at Tottenham.
No,
Do you know what I'm saying?
no,
But
no. I think we saw glimpses of it when I think it was
before
what's it
Corona,
called? Before Corona, when we
mm,
thought, no, we've got a player here.
yeah,
And he was actually playing centre midfield at that point.
that
And I
run
thought,
he did
yeah,
against Southampton in the
yeah,
FA Cup, yeah, mad.
exactly. I thought we've actually got a player, but that player, we ain't seen that player since then.
This is it. This is it,
W-
Edward, and this is what I'm saying. Like when we get these players, this is like I speak about this in my Tottenham group. To be fair,
mm,
and it's like don't these scouts do their due diligence on their medical reports and their background because I'm pretty sure if you looked at Gio from when he left Argentina to Paris Saint Germain
yeah,
to Betis, he's probably been injured more times at Tottenham than he has at any of them clubs. And
uh,
I don't know
yeah.
if that's the weather, yeah. I don't know if it's the intensity, but it just always seems to be the way when we sign somebody that you know is meant to be kind of like a star man. Do
Mm.
you get it? Like it just happens all the time, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if the medical staff are really, really doing what they need to be doing, but you know,
I don't know. Like, let's see how it. Like, I think obviously Conte's coming now. He's brought in his own team and stuff, so we'll kind of like know whether this is just a Tottenham thing
mm,
going forward, or whether it's to do with like the pass regime, because it could be a backlog of that. Because
mm,
you look at Mourinho's time, you hear rumors. Obviously, we don't know what goes on. You hear rumors about how the training was and how it wasn't as intense as how it is right now. And with that, when you're playing at elite level, if you're not fit enough, you're gonna get injured.
literally.
So let's see how it is going forward. But yeah, man, let's just hope we can take a little bit of yesterday into
Sunday.
Sunday, even though I do think we're gonna lose. But all I want to see is a bit of fight. I want to see a bit of
Compete.
fight.
You
Yeah,
just want to see them
compete.
compete. That's it.
Yeah, compete. Like the game we played when we played them in the League Cup. It was whatless. Like we did a little bit better in the second leg, but Chelsea were like cruising. So you just need to compete. If we get a draw, I'll be delighted.
Hmm.
But I think also we I don't know how close Dyer is or Romero is to coming back, but we need them back ASAP.
We do. But then also as well, it's our midfield. It's
Yeah,
what midfield he goes with on that day. Because I'll be honest with you. Remember at the beginning I said like Højbjerg's got his limitations.
yeah,
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 Winks is like Winks played good yesterday. He
yeah,
played decent yesterday. Like
yeah,
he's actually looking forward and he's trying a bit, but we know Winks in it. We know
yeah,
that you're gonna turn around about 18,000 times to pass it back.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know
but
what I mean?
he has looked more positive under Conte. He has
Yeah, it
like
has.
you see him trying to get the ball forward a bit, which you must have think what was going on before with was it the coaching, was it him? I don't know, but he does look a different player.
I think. Do you know what it is with Winks? Yeah, I think he's a job's worth
Mm,
personally. Yeah, and what I mean by that is he's a literal man. So I think
mm.
whatever the coach has told him to do,
He
he will
literally does
do
that.
just
Yeah,
to keep his place. I don't think like, especially underneath Pochettino and whatnot,
yeah.
he wouldn't overcook it because everybody talks about his performance in Madrid and whatever against Dortmund. All of the yeah, that was fine. But if you really look at Winks now,
Yeah,
from when Winks first came on the scene, he hasn't really progressed.
he's at the same level. He's playing now how he was when he was playing well for us.
Yeah, do you
That's
know
what
what I
he's doing
mean?
now. Yeah,
So when I look at like, all right, cool. Let's just say we went with the same midfield that we had yesterday against Kante, Kovacic, and Mount might be in there. Yeah.
we
Now,
get overrun, bruv.
right, but this is my thing
Yeah.
now, Edwin. Yeah.
Mm.
Can you match their energy? Do you understand? Can you match it?
I don't think you can match. I don't think anyone can match Kante's energy or
No way.
Kovacic. I just don't think that is the case. But one thing that you would say with Chelsea in recent games is that when you put pressure on them, that's when they look a bit more vulnerable. If you
Mm-hmm.
wait for them to come and attack you, then they'll probably score a goal or two. So but I don't know if we've got the players to do that against Chelsea because, like you said about certain players having their limitation, I believe that. Like there's certain players, I don't actually like go at them because I know what they are. They are
Yeah,
what
yeah,
they are, and I
yeah,
accept it. I just think we
yeah,
need better.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
in terms of that, as long as they're giving their best, and whatever happens, it is what it is. But yeah, that moves us swiftly on to like the
Mm-hmm.
transfer news, which I'm seeing today.
Yeah. Go on.
So I saw that we made the. I don't know how true this is, but I saw that we made a bid for Traore, which got rejected
15 million.
um for 15 mil, bruv. But why would you go in for 15 mil for a player that they bought for 18 mil and think you're gonna get him for 15 mil?
Levy.
Right.
It's Levy. Like, Edwin, you know the bad thing is here. Like, there's nothing else you can say. It's Levy. It's just Daniel Levy. He just
Oh,
does this stuff. And if someone told me that it wasn't him, I want to know who it is. You understand
mm,
where I'm coming from?
yeah,
Because for
yeah,
me, the buck stops with him.
yeah,
Yeah, we can have all the DOF, we can all have Hitchin, we can all have
yeah,
all of these scouting people and whatever,
yeah.
but the buck lies with Daniel Levy, and we know that he is a penny pincher. Yeah,
Bruv.
for what reason? I do not know. This is what kills me. Why
Just
do you
get the
penny
deal
pinch?
done. Exactly. Just get the deal done. I'm sure we could probably get it for 20 mil. Like, just get it done. Like, I don't understand why we drag things out. Every single transfer, even when we got Nondombele, we dragged it out. Like, I know it was pretty early in the window we got him, but it was a long, long process before we got him. He's like, come on, just get it done. Like, I'm hearing that got rejected. Hopefully we go back in for him. I'm also hearing there was rumors that a club in London made a bid for Diego
Diego Carlos.
Carlos. Yeah, and
I,
now
I,
it's looking like it's probably Tottenham. Um, I don't know. I don't know much about him. I've just seen a little bit, and he looks like he's maybe an upgrade on some of our defenders, but how good is he?
he's Sanchez Mark too, man. And a Brazilian as well. This is the thing. I'll be real with you, Edward. I don't want
Mm,
these funny Brazilians, bro. Like, I know it sounds mad in what I'm saying here, but I don't want these funny Brazilians no more. Fam, we've got Royale, bro. That
But you know,
that
but you know what? With Emerson Royale, like, I think he'll be okay standard at some point. I think he'll be all right. Like, I just think he's not what we need right now. I think we should have a player in front of him, and he's the backup player.
yes, yeah,
That's
hundred
what I
percent,
think. Yeah,
hundred
yeah.
percent. But you've got to think to yourself, because even my mate said this in my Spurs group. How did he even get over to Spain to play for Barcelona or Real Betis? Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Mm.
Like if he was that good of a player, would Barca really let him go?
Well,
Do you get where I come from?
apparently Barca were laughing at the fact we paid 25 mil for him.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, you have to really, like, you see where it is, Edwin, yeah? I'm a
Mm.
bit technical and sometimes a bit anal with certain things. Yeah? So I look at things deeply. Even in Regulon, deep
Mm.
it realistically, yeah?
Yeah,
You pay for big Real Madrid. You go on loan to Sevilla. We get you for 25 mil, but yet you've got a buyback clause for the next how many seasons for 35 million for a player that was already on your books. But then they've already got Marcelo and they've got Ferland Mendy, yeah, as
yeah,
left back.
yeah,
Why would you then sell Reguilon to Spurs? Do you understand?
yeah.
So now with us being linked with Diego Carlos, which he could add something new because he's a new player, but La Liga is not like the Prem, yeah?
No.
And we all know, because we see it with Sanchez, you get touch tight, bro, you're getting spun, bro. Do you know
Is
what I
he
mean?
is he left footed or right footed?
Oh, do you know what? I'm not even sure. I think he's right footed, you know?
Then why are we going? The thing is, we need a left footed centre back. That's what we need.
Yeah, we do.
On the other side, Romero is going to be playing there, and then obviously long term they need to find a replacement for Dyer. But we don't need another Sanchez.
No.
We don't need another
No.
Sanchez. Like no. Like
We need somebody that can actually play out from the back. We need a ball. See, like you see, right now, you see,
yeah,
if we had Verts for Tongan and Toby, yeah, in what Conte's trying to do,
yeah,
bro, could you imagine? Could you
yeah,
really imagine? And then had like Musa Dembele in the midfield with, come on, like
yeah.
and
Is it?
Rose and Walker, 2027 team, yeah.
Yeah, we can't even think about that team because that team is dead and gone,
No, not
bro. Like,
2027, 2017, sorry, team. I
yeah,
say 27, like way before my time, but like if we had those, like we kind of need someone that's composed. You see when Romero plays, Romero's very composed, you know.
yeah. He's a baller.
Yeah, he's
He's
a
a proper
baller.
baller. Yeah,
We need another ball playing defender on the left, like what you're saying, that
yeah,
can play out and that is composed, but at the same time can defend. But
yeah,
I just don't want none of these funny man, blood, because like you look at someone like Thiago Silva, yeah, he's bloody
yeah,
37, bro. Yeah? And I always
yeah.
think to myself, Spurs, why do you never go for these man? Like I know you left Paris Saint Germain, but why do you never go for these man? Because them man there are better than your whole defense and your
Yeah,
academy defense. Do you get
yeah,
it?
yeah. I think it's just the wages. Spurs just don't want to pay the wages. That's what the problem is.
You
They're
reckon?
just yeah, 100%. Because players, Thiago Silva, as old as he is, he's probably earning more than all of our centre backs.
True,
I think
true.
that is the thing. Like the Spurs, when it comes to wages, Kane. I think Kane's getting paid the most. After that, is not was he on par with Nondombele,
200K?
and then yeah, and then the rest of them are like I think Ali's on like was it one? I don't know exactly, either 100
Maybe,
or
yeah, he
150,
must be on
something like that.
100, 120. He
Yeah,
must be on that alley. Like,
yeah,
I think Kane, Ndombele, Ali, Son, maybe Hugo. They're definitely on 100 and something.
yeah.
The rest, I don't even think Gio was on that. I'm not too
I
sure.
don't think so. I'm not too
Yeah,
sure, but yeah, no, I just think that's the issue. But you know what, with centre backs, I'm willing. As long as Romero gets fit and Dyer's back, I'm willing to wait till the summer to get someone proper decent. I don't want us to rush it and get someone like that we don't need right
mediocre,
now.
innit? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Like
don't
how we
want
got
that.
Roden and Roden's not even playing.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't want that. Literally, I think the priority for us is we need a right wing back. We need a centre midfielder and we need a striker. Those are the three main positions we need. Centre back, we can worry about it in the summer.
We can get by to the summer.
We can get by to the summer. But we need, we do need a midfielder, a midfielder that can like do box to box.
Mm-hmm.
Like we need that because the players we've got. One thing I will say that this is where you know Conte is a world class manager. He's getting the most out of those three players that we've got in the middle. He is maximizing what he has, but there's only so much you can do that. So long you can do that for. It gets to the point you can't do that no more.
Exactly that. And you know the maddest thing is, it's like I don't want Tottenham to do what they've done with like Brian Healy, yeah, because I think Brian Healy he's got potential.
I think he's gonna be a player. Dude, I've seen little bits of here and there, like thinking there's a player in there. It's just gonna take time,
right? But my thing is, you swapped him for Lamella, yeah. But is that what Spurs needed? No. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
That's my issue. Like we as fans will identify the problem with our own team. Yeah. The manager probably identifies, right, look, boom, we need this, we need that. But when it comes down to it, we never ever get what we actually need. Like, bro, it's been 6 years and we're still trying to find a striker to either play with Kane or back him up. We've had Janssen, we've had Llorente, we've had V45, yeah? Bro, how mad is that?
Bro, we just need to go and get a world-class striker. This nonsense about backup striker. This is why we are where we are. Like, look at Vlahovic. Vlahovic, we wanted him in the summer. Last summer, we wanted him. Spurs, we're not sure whether to put a bid in. Like, to and fro in, they didn't put a bid in. Now look at Vlahovic. His levels are next level now. You got Arsenal now sniffing on him. I don't know if we'll be able to get him now. I honestly don't know because, bro, after Haaland, he's the next best thing. Like, when it comes to out-and-out striker. So, there's going to be people watching him.
And this is the thing, like, I speak about this every day. I really would like to know what Spurs' scouting team is getting paid to do. I really like to know what the analysis people are getting paid to do. I also would like to know what the whole, recruitment, team is getting paid to do. Because you speak about, we're in January now, yeah? So say what? From August, what's that, 8 months? No, 7 months? 7 months, isn't it? 7 months ago, yeah? Roughly, yeah? Right. We're interested in a striker that had a hot season, yeah? Dusan Vlahovic, yeah? The talk is of Mbappe and Erling Haaland going here, there, whatever, boom, bam, bit. Now, young guy, 21, Serbian, Fiorentina. How much do you really think in the summer it's going to take to prize him away? Do you understand where I'm coming from? Yeah? So now, you don't get him. You give us false hope that you agreed a deal with Lautaro Martinez in terms of Inter Milan.
Yeah.
That goes left because Lukaku's gone Stamford Bridge. Yeah?
Yeah.
So now we start the season with a striker that didn't even want to be there. Remember this. He didn't want to be there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. By the skin of our teeth, we kept him. No problem. Now we're in January. Transfer window's open. We're seeing our neighbours, the arseholes, being linked with Dusan Vlahovic and are willing to pay whatever they want to pay. It's only the player that's saying that, Raj, you know what, he wants to really wait until the summer. So I'm saying now, when I'm reading these things, and obviously you take sense out of nonsense, I'm saying, you lot was interested in this player in the summer. Yeah? Why are you not interested in him now? Why are you going to potentially let him go somewhere else? And then, who are you going to bring in? Ivan Toney?
Bruv, we've done this. We've done this so many times. I could go through a list of players we could have got, and we didn't get, we took long. Wijnaldum, you mentioned Wijnaldum back in the day. We could have got Wijnaldum. Mane, we could have got Mane. There's so many players we could have got, and then we're like, Oh well, yeah, bro. And then we're just like we're just slow. We're just proper slow at going things. Hitchin, he's I don't know what Steve Hitchin does. I don't have a clue what he does. I'm trying to think of what decent player has he brought to Tottenham in his time since he's been there. I can't think of one, bruv. Bruv, can't think of one. Our best players are mainly players that were there before he was there.
When Mitchell was there.
When Mitchell was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruv.
You know what, Edwin? Like, you know what really, really irks me is this one player in and one player out business at Spurs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think like I think people get this whole football thing confused because we've been spoiled with Barcelona, you've been spoiled with Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Man City and Chelsea at times, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Because they've paid big record fees. Yeah?
Yeah.
But you don't always have to buy big for your team to be the best. Yeah? Real Madrid is showing you, like, look, they bought Ronaldo and Kaká. Out of the two, only one was good, you know. Yeah? Let's really have it right. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, Barcelona has bought Ousmane Dembele, they bought flipping Philip Coutinho. Like, none of them ain't really shined. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chelsea's had hit and misses from Shevchenko, Fernando Torres, X, Y, and Z. Same with Man City. Like, Man City's bought, like, Negredo, they've had Jokotic, you know, they've had Dzeko, even though that I thought Dzeko was good at the time, yeah? But my thing about it is that they've always tried to do what's good for the team. I think with Spurs, with Daniel Levy, we get to a certain point. You see, like now, this is why I'm a bit scared with how we are right now. And I'm not really full of excitement because now Harry Winks is playing good. Do we need another midfielder?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm scared. I'm scared, bro. Yeah.
You get it? Like, when you look at the table, realistically, Spurs have got 4 games in hand.
They've got 4 games in hand. I think what games are that? So what is Burnley, Brighton, Arsenal, and what's the last one? I can't even remember what it is. But the Burnley one I see us winning. The Arsenal one I actually thought we were gonna win, to be honest.
I still think we're gonna win that anyway.
Yeah, I think that the Brighton one, to be honest, I didn't think we were gonna win that.
It's techie. It's techie.
Yeah,
it's techie. Depends on what Brighton you get.
Yeah. I don't have we even won on the Amex? I don't even think we have. Or have we?
Yeah, we have.
When did we win there?
Yeah, when Poch was.
I swear we drew.
What 2018? Yeah, 2018.
I remember drawing them 1-1. I remember last season was awful.
And the season before that was awful as well.
Was it? Yeah, exactly. We lost 3-0. Yeah. No, I don't know if we won there. I don't actually know if we won there. I have to check that out, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so with those games in hand,
this is what scares me, Edwin. Because sorry to cut you, if we win them games in hand, let's just say, all right, cool. We've got 2 more games left of this month, transfer window. I know, or I think that Daniel Levy's sitting there saying, but Antonio, do you really need players? Do you right now? Like, do I really need to spend my money now? Can I not just save it and see if it, you know, like see if the exchange rate goes up and it's more value in the summer? This is what I don't like, because this is the same thing that he did with Pochettino. When we got to the Champions League final, let's just really have it right. 2008 and 2019 season. Bro, from January, we were shit, blood. We finished 4th and we won. No, we lost about 12 games.
We scraped 4th. We scraped it. That season, defensively, was shambolic. We lost 12. Terrible. Was it 12 games or 13 games, whatever?
13. We lost,
bro, we lost so many games. Like the only reason why we came 4th that season is because we drew like twice. That was it. Yeah, and we won the rest of our games. It's been a downward spiral since Moussa Dembele left our club.
See that, Edwin, but this is what I'm saying now. So we've sold Moussa Dembele. Yeah, we knew that his legs were going, but we didn't have a already made replacement.
I still think we should have kept him that season. I feel like he would have made a difference in the final.
Of course, because Harry Winks was never going to be the Dembele replacement. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we never signed nobody in the summer. Yeah. And then we never signed anybody in January. But
Yeah.
by the Lord, we got to the Champions League final and we ran out of steam. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's a different day, different whatever. We know Luka
Yeah.
should have started in the final. Cool,
Yeah.
boom. Then we go and get Gio and Ndombele. But by that time, Van Dijk's already settled into fucking Liverpool. It's his full season.
Yeah.
Naby Keita, Fabinho. We're playing catch up now. So when we want our so-called big guys to now hit the ground running, we're waiting all 6 months. Actually, we're waiting 3 years now. Yeah, if you want to be realistic with it,
Yeah.
do you understand?
Yeah.
So when I see now Conte where he is, and I'm saying, why are we not going for Dusan Vlahovic? What is the reason? I know there's a couple free signings. I know, like, you've got your Dybalas out there. I know you've got your Kessies out there. But you see, right about now, I don't mind if there's an intent of like, all right, cool. You sign a pre-contract with them. They're coming in the summer. I can work with them. Yeah?
Yeah.
What I can't work with is that we are the 20th day into the transfer window. You're bidding 15 million for a Chippendale, yeah, that one can't cross, yeah, one he can't cross. He's very fast, very, very fast, and he's a problem, yeah, and he's a problem that I feel if Conte gets him, you know.
With him, obviously, how old is he? 25 now, or something like that. There is, if he could cross a ball and his shooting was on point, bruv, he wouldn't be coming to Tottenham. Bruv.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But I look at it and I weigh it up and I say, all right, you want Traore? He just about plays for Wolves, yeah. And because of what's happened with Doherty, I'm skeptical, yeah, because unless we get him and he's doing what Jota's doing at Liverpool, cool. But we don't know. But we saw Jota at Wolves and said he's a player. Like me personally, I want Pedro Neto. Yeah,
bro, you stole the words right out of my mouth.
Understand?
You stole the words.
Or Podence.
Yeah.
I take Pedro Neto or Podence. Yeah, them man there, I can see something. Say, you know what? Cool.
Yeah, but Neo's injured still, isn't he?
Yeah, he's injured.
He's injured for like a year or something like that.
He's cold. He's so cold. But like, this is what I'm skeptical about, and I'm saying like 20 days in, if you wanted Traore, yeah, when did you come up with this thought? Because you must have been. When I look at Paratici, is that his name? Yeah, Paratici. Yeah.
Paratici, yeah.
Oh yeah, whatever his name is. Yeah, the Italian man. Yeah. Like, you're a DOF. Yeah. Hitching. I don't even know what you do hitching. You're just there. Yeah. And I think, don't you not have? Right, you do have players drawn up. So why is it taking us 20 days to even put in a formal bid for Traore that is less than his asking price, like what you said? Yeah? Right.
Yeah.
Now, what do you want to get him for? What do you really what? You don't want to get him for 20 mil? So what do you want to get him for? What, 17.5? Like, what is it that you want to do? Because, like you said earlier, we dilly-dally so much that when you deep it, by the time that bid gets accepted, they take about 18 days to do a medical, yeah?
Yeah.
For it to be announced, but then all of our other targets, they're slipping through our hands.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And I'm just like, I don't understand Tottenham's philosophy and regime. Now, I know that Paratici is a man that likes to do free signings. He loves that. He did it at Juve, brought in Tevez, Pogba, you name it, yeah? He loves that. That's okay in Serie A.
Yeah.
You see, in the Premiership, yeah, you got to kind of be a little bit more savvy with what you want to do. Now, I've seen us link with some funny man. And when I say funny man, I think, all right, I see us link with Lingard. Nah, I wouldn't mind Lingard.
Yeah.
But what, you're going to have Lingard and Dele Alli?
Can't have both of them.
Do you understand where I'm coming from, Edwin?
Yeah.
Then I see us link with what's that midfielder? He plays for Roma now. He was on loan at Aston Villa, but I can never say his name. Gives him a V. Berta or whatever his name is. He was at VAR something. He's underneath Jose anyway, but he never done well at Aston Villa. Yeah, and I think why did Spurs want him?
Oh, is he the one that? Oh, yeah, and they're talking about swapping him and Nondombele.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
why does Spurs
Bro,
want him?
I don't, bro. I swear he's like 28, 29. I don't. I think that's a no go. I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, but
Yeah,
you see,
yeah,
even false allegations with our names linked
yeah,
with them players is
yeah.
mad. Then I think, all right, you want a right wing back, yeah? Go and get Lamptey.
Bro. Problem with as much as I would love to get Lamptey, bro. Spurs are not going to spend 50 mil on Lamptey. They're not.
But you know the wickedest thing is,
Hmm.
what's in Spurs' favour right about now? No other team needs him.
You're right. You're right.
That
But
that
I just can't see. I think there's more chance of Lamptey ending up at Arsenal than Spurs because I don't think Spurs will spend that money. I
money.
just don't. Like, I
No,
wish. I
I make
really
you right.
wish.
I make you right. And obviously, we back in the day, we was never gonna do direct business with Chelsea. But even when I look at like Leveramento, that's at Southampton,
Yeah.
I just think to myself like, how do you let these kids slide through the palms of your hands? Like Edwin, there's so many decent young kids out there, like right backs that's playing, even in the champ
Yeah.
and that year, that
Yeah.
we can really take a gamble on. Yeah,
Well, we've been linked. We've been linked to one. We've been linked to one at Nottingham
Spence,
Forest. Yeah, Spence. Yeah.
yeah, Jed Spence. Yeah,
Yeah.
but watch this now. That story's only come out because Arsenal's interested in him,
Yeah. I
Southampton's
know.
interested in him, and we've been interested in him for time. But in that time we've signed Aurier, yeah,
Yeah.
Doherty, Emerson Royale. Bro, we still ain't replaced Walker.
It's getting worse. You see how this is why we have to be careful what we wish for. Everyone was moaning about Kieran Trippier, but since he's gone, bruv, it's got worse, bruv. Like
I
it's
don't.
got worse.
He's terrible though, man. I don't know what your thoughts is, but you see Trippier, he can cross the ball.
With Trippier, like the thing is, at the time we didn't know, but he was injured. He was injured, and he was making so many defensive mistakes. But have you noticed how many headers Harry Kane does not score now?
Yeah. I noticed that long time.
No
I noticed
service,
that.
bruv.
I noticed
No
that.
service. So he had his faults, but what we've replaced him with,
Dog shit, innit?
bruv,
Terrible.
bruv.
Terrible. No, and that's what I'm saying, Edwin. That's why I have to ask questions on the whole recruitment analysis, scouting, like the whole umbrella, yeah, that transfers come underneath. Like I have to question it. Like in 20 odd years, would you say Enid's been there? Yeah,
21 years.
21 years. Yeah, we it's like we don't have an identity. Like before, we had an identity. You know, like we would pick up players from the champs, like the best players
Yeah,
that played in Championship, innit? Like from
yeah.
your Simon Davises, Matthew Everton. Out of the two, one would be good. Michael Dawson, Andy Reid, whatever. You get Jermaine Defoe, Lennon, Rose,
Carl
Walker,
Walker.
Norton. Do you get
Yeah,
me? Like
yeah,
we would Deli Ali and whatnot.
yeah.
Yeah. When I'm looking at it now, and I'm saying like even things like Jared Bowen.
Bruv,
How do you let
there's players in the championship. There's some decent players in the championship. It's just all about your scouting system. And
Do you
Hitchin,
understand?
I don't know what he does, bruv. Like that, like in the summer, when I heard, obviously we ended up with Paratici, but we were linked to who was it? Was it Campos as well?
Yeah. Campos
Um,
from Lille.
yeah, and he finds gems. Paratici's more about finding free transfers and all of that.
Yeah.
But I was looking forward to that because I was thinking, yeah, we're gonna like find all these gems and everything. But because there's players there, like obviously Spurs, Hitchin thought he did his thing when he got Rodon and it's not quite worked out.
But we wanted Skriniar.
Bruv,
How'd you come up
bruv,
with Roden?
bruv. The Skriniar thing was the thing is, how much did they want for Skriniar? It wasn't even that
38,
much,
38 mil.
bruv.
38 million. Bro. and you come back with Joe Roden. No disrespect to Joe Roden, yeah? But
Yeah.
you're just a new age Michael Dawson, yeah? Realistically. You put your heart on the sleeve, like, you're what a British Academy team will bring through, yeah?
But that's it. I've got a question on that. Do you think he should be playing or Jaffet? Because Jaffet's been awful recently.
I'll be honest with you, Edwin, like, I've had enough of him, you know?
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd rather play Roden because
Me too. I've
yeah,
had enough of Tanganga because what I see him do sometimes, I'm thinking, big man, like, are you taking a bung or something, or like, are you nervous, or well, what are you doing? Because you see, when he first come in the team, the
yeah,
hunger is to do everything right. Yeah.
yeah.
These last few games, especially in the
The
Carling
Chelsea
Cup,
ones.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm saying, nah. All right, cool. You made a mistake. Get over it, yeah. But this
yeah.
boy hasn't been the same since he had the madness with Zaha, you know.
No, he
Yeah.
hasn't. You're absolutely right about that.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
now you are actually in the team. Like, you can play right wing back, you can play on the left hand side. You're in the team now, and I don't know if complacency's setting in. You're making too many schoolboy mistakes. But
yeah,
what's happening is you're getting punished for them. Do
yeah.
you get me? So I would play Roden. Like, I always say, like, rah, why is Roden not playing? And I remember Conte saying that Roden was understudy to Dyer, but Dyer's not there. So why is he
Yeah.
not playing? But then Roden's not good on the ball like Sanchez. This is the
He's
thing.
not. He's not. But he's better than Jaffet on the ball.
I would say so.
Yeah, like he's not good on. He's not good going forward. He's an old school defender.
Yeah.
But
John Terry.
in
John
this,
Terry.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But in this, how we're trying to play that don't work. We don't want no old school defender. We want ball
This is it.
playing defenders, players who can bring the ball forward, feel comfortable with the ball. You see certain players, the ball's at their feet, and they look like they don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's a
Like
madness. It's
we
a
don't need
madness.
that going forward. We don't need
But
that going forward.
and this is the problem. This is why with that so-called master stroke, yeah, that Hitchin
Yeah,
wants to, you know, hold over. I wouldn't even say hold over, but say that he done because you saved us like what, like 20 something million, yeah, bro. The man sent you to Italy to go get an Eastern Bloc man. We
he
know
was
that them man they don't
actually
ramp.
there. Yeah,
You understand? Like,
yeah. We saw
look
the
at,
pictures of him there, didn't we?
you understand? Like,
Yeah,
look at West Ham. West Ham went and got Kufal and Suchek. Bro,
yeah,
they ain't let them down yet. What are you
yeah.
talking?
I
All
know.
the man said, go and close the deal for Milan Skriniar. You can't close the deal. You then go to Swansea. Now, no disrespect to Swansea. Yeah? Come back with Joe Roden. Now, Roden, because he's young, he's got potential, like you said. But as
Yeah,
I said to you, he's a typical British defender that will make it through the ranks. Yeah? You wouldn't be surprised if you saw Roden leave Tottenham and play for Hull, play
mm.
for Fulham, them teams, because he's in the
Yeah,
mold of like a Alfie Mawson, like Harry Maguire, you know,
yeah,
like them
yeah,
type of man, innit?
yeah.
Yeah, like no frills defender. Yeah,
But how do you think he would do underneath a manager like Graham Potter? Because I don't know with Graham Potter, he seems to get the best out of players like that.
but you know where it is? I think with Potter, yeah, because they got Webster, Dunk, even like
Yeah.
I think Ben White signing for Arsenal was a good signing. A lot of people don't think so, yeah, but
No, he's a good player.
I
He's a
called
good
Ben
player.
White for when he was at Leeds on loan. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
said this guy's a good guy. I think with Potter, Potter plays to everybody's strength. I think Potter is a
Mm.
man, is a manager that, he might not win the most games. He's with Brighton, isn't he? He's working with bare
Yeah.
limitations, like, you know. But I think he's a man that really goes attention to detail for every player, because when you look at like a Webster and a Duncan, them man, they're not going to be the first names on your list or even coming out your mouth that you want to sign them. Do you understand? But when
Yeah.
you watch them play in Brighton's setup and in their formation, you're saying, hold on, these men are actually good, you know.
Yeah.
And for Spurs, we're not going to get the Van Dijks. We're not going to get the Diaz's, even though that we
Yeah.
wanted Diaz last summer as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah? Remember? wanted
Yeah.
Diaz as well.
Yeah.
And
I remember Skriniar talk only happened because Spurs were like, no, we're not going to go for Diaz because he's too expensive, and then
do
we
you
messed that
understand?
one up too.
Right. So you have to now, as Spurs, we have to look at the pot B in it. So let's
Mm.
say Van Dijk, Van Dijk, Skriniar, all them man, they're pot A in it. Yeah.
Mm.
So what's pot B? How close is pot B to pot A? Yeah. Where can we take from someone else that is going to improve us, but it's going to be understated, and you're going to get them for a fair price? So, like I said, you look at Webster, you look at Dunk, you look at
Mm.
Ben White when he was at Brighton, and you say to yourself, why are you not getting these, man? Because they can
Yeah,
play football, Edwin.
they're ballers.
Ezri Konsa. Why have you not gone to get Ezri Konsa from
Yeah,
Aston Villa? Do you
yeah,
understand? Like,
yeah,
and then that even more irks me because then when I look at it, I think, how did you make Michael Elise go to Palace? How did you make Eze go to Palace? All of
yeah,
these, man, when you look at them, they fit into Tottenham, you know.
yeah, bruv. It's scouting. It's the scouting, bruv. It's the scouting, bruv. Anyway, bruv, like we're running out of time here,
Yeah,
so yeah, man, it's been a pleasure. It's been a
always,
pleasure.
man. Oh, man.
Guys, there'll be more content coming very soon. New channel. Hopefully, you enjoyed this episode. From me, peace. Pastor West.
Yo, like and subscribe. Share it with your friends, and your friends' friends.